2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And an inspired rendition of our national anthem. Really getting warmed up here, just moments away. We'll be back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
If you're a basketball fan, you've come to the right place. Tonight, we got the Los Angeles Clippers against the Celtics in Boston. Well, for Boston, they lost their first matchup against these guys. This, their final game against them in the regular season, looking to finish with a split. One thing we're seeing, Kenny, certain teams that started off hot are now falling by the wayside.
Man, that happens every year, Arnie. This is nothing new. No surprise. Everyone does it. The league catches up to them at some point.
You know, after teams adjust to you, you have to adjust back. If you can't, shows you weren't all that to begin with.
Very true, very true. Here's Kevin Harlan as we get ready for the tip.
We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Well, small ball has become the trend in the NBA, but it might be more accurate to call it average ball. With defensive switching twice as common as it was 5 years ago, the demand is rising for players of average NBA height, and that's around 6'7". Kevin, that's affected not just the big men, but the vertically challenged guys as well.
Point forwards and big guards in demand. DA, you're right. Thank you. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Clippers. Right now they've compiled the third best record in the conference.
And right now for the Clippers, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
They've been one of the great stories in the league this year. No doubt about it. Fans all over the league have gotten behind these guys.
Here are the five for the Clippers. We've got Mo Harkless. Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the three, the small forward. And for the Celtics, Tatum and Cantor together down low. Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. And it's Walker in at the point guard. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Pass to Cantor. Fantastic backcourt facing off tonight in this one, Smitty. Let me ask you, do you think this is a guard-centric league right now?
Kevin, it is. And no matter how tall you are and what position, pretty much 90% of the guys now can dribble, they can pass, they can shoot. We have guys that are 7-footers that we're calling guards. So I think right now this is a guard-oriented league.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. And it's Leonard missing. Brown feeling it out a bit. Outside, Walker lets the three fly. Paul George grabs the miss. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And they cruised to a big win in their last meeting, getting that opposing starting lineup out of the game early with foul trouble.
You can bet that was their game plan from the get-go. Don't be shocked if they're aggressive again today as well.
And really at his best from mid-range, Tatum can create space and shoot up over his defenders.
Outside, George shoots over Brown, gets the 14-footer to fall.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Now, here's Walker. 26 points for him last game against Houston.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
Here's Beverley. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Bounce pass from Beverly. Here's George. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
Walker the pass to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Leonard against Hayward. 5 to shoot. Walker against Beverly. The kick out to Walker. Sinks the triple. Walker's got 5 now.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard. And when you can shoot it like Walker, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Now here's Leonard. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Philadelphia.
He owned the glass in that one, too. No one could put a body on him.
Now here's Hayward. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Here's Cantor. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Hayward can hit.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Leonard, the shot's good on the assist by George.
He's a bona fide star. Kawhi Leonard with the workman-like approach.
Round the pass to Cantor. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That is his first foul of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Brown against George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Walker outside.
An all-defensive first-teamer. Beverly once again getting up into his man and locking him down.
The offensive rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
Throw good, Paul George. You look at George with all he does, Greg, you sometimes forget how good his perimeter defense is.
Well, I mean, his teammates and coaches won't ever forget about the impact he has on that end. Even when George isn't scoring or the shot isn't falling, he is still a monster on the floor just with his defense alone.
He's perfect from the line this time.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
And there's the pass to Cantor. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Walker. That shot is off. The Clippers go the other way with it. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
Now here's Tatum. 17 points for him last game against Houston. Sinks the three-pointer. Walker's got 8 points.
A young guy with maturity, awareness, and a feel for the game. Tatum is special.
Walker against Beverly. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Boston. Daniel Tice comes in for Enes Kanter. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Brown. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Beverly against Walker. Now here's Beverly. He's tightly guarded, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Kemba Walker picks one up.
Patrick Beverly is an irritant. You hate playing against him, love playing with him. Boy, you talk about someone who's an absolute piranha on defense, and that is Patrick Beverley. Gives you no room to get comfortable and is a thorn in his assignment side.
And the first one at the line is good. And Smitty, with Beverley and his defense, it's not like he turns it on or off.
Nope, he's always going full speed on defense. It's been his calling card as a player for years now, and it's what he's made his name on in the NBA.
Lou Williams is checked in for the Clippers. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
A really good second-round pick out of Arkansas. Beverley fits perfectly in that 3-and-D role.
Walker dishes to Tatum. Pass to Wanamaker. Nice ball movement by Boston. Walker kept alive. Can't connect from short range.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Los Angeles with another miss.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Goes back up. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by George. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Walker taking his time here. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to end his cold spell. He gets that one. Walker's got 10.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Pass to Beverley. Rebound, Gordon Hayward. Hayward's got his 4th rebound in this one. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Steve, let me ask you what's better for a young player's development. Being on a worse team getting more minutes or being on a good team and getting fewer minutes?
You know, I think always getting a chance, Kevin, to play minutes is best for a younger guy. But if it's hurting the team, you don't want to see the coaching staff playing these younger guys just to get the one guy ready. I think you still have to think about the team. You have to have guys earn minutes, whether they're a rookie, whether they're a veteran or not, and I think that's better for young teams.
First free throw is good, so both teams changing it up here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have 2 elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny.
Here's Walker, following the score by Lou Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
For Boston, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Clippers trail by 3. The pass to Mann. Now Green. Williams with the ball. Coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. Green, no luck.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Wanamaker the pass to Walker. Now, here's Tice. Here's Poirier. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Wanamaker. No good from outside. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now, here's Walker. He's got 10. Poked loose. Wanamaker the pass to Williams. Puts it up from 12. The rebound by Paul George. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Green. Passes to Mann. Outside, George. There's the triple. Rebound, Boston.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Outside, Walker from past the arc. That one doesn't go. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. Here's Green. It's tipped. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Poirier. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
And the Celtics making a change here. Ojale is checked in. Here's Walker. An easy 2 points on the layup. Now it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Harrell kicks to Williams. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. 6 to shoot. Fade away. And there it is for him. Williams has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He's able to hit from range as well as convert off the drive. Lou Williams, a tough cover for anyone.
Kemba Walker firing on all cylinders for the Boston Celtics. He delivered 9 points from 3-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Gordon Hayward reunited with his college coach Brad Stevens. He said they go way back.
Our relationship started when I was in high school. He came to my morning workouts and really recruited me at Butler and was kind of the first guy that I think believed in me that I could make it to the next level.
And I'm sure, Greg, that relationship played a big role in Hayward deciding to join the Boston Celtics.
And not just a connection, but a respect. Hayward now a veteran in this league, while Stevens has moved into the conversation for one of the better young coaches in our league.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the Celtics, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for the Clippers right now, Paul George is out there with Green. Then there's Harrell. Then it's Williams. And it's Mann in at the shooting guard position. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we know about Lou Williams' story. The 3-time Sixth Man of the Year may be undersized, but he keeps finding angles to score. Williams said, "I can't shoot straight up. I've always played crooked. It's weird, but it's something I've developed, fading away from guys. I have bigger defenders on me, and it's just about creating space." Kevin, even well into his 30s, Lou Will still does it as well as anybody.
I would totally agree, David. He is always deadly. Thank you. Here's Harrell. Poirier grabs the miss.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Ogilvy passes to Poirier. Chalk up 2 there. Poirier's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Williams scanning the floor. Rebounded by the Celtics. Poirier's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Ogilvy. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The kick out to Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And now it's a 9-point Celtic lead. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Outside Williams. Pass to Harrell. From 10 feet out. Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. And it's blocked by Brown.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's Ogilvy. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Ogilvy grabs the rebound.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Here's Wanamaker. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Leonard.
The surge in his free throw percentage this month is noticeable. He's looked a lot more comfortable at the line. Part of his job now should be attacking the D, going head on, drawing fouls, and trying to ride this hot streak.
Harrell kicks to George. Pass to Williams. The 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. Celtics leading by 9. Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse and craftiness that Lou Williams always plays with.
And Kevin, you don't stay a perennial Sixth Man of the Year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where others just have to kick it out.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. From a low drama perspective, Steve, which stars do you think would be the easiest to play alongside and be their teammate?
I think Kawhi Leonard for sure, Kevin.
Yeah.
Doesn't say much, just goes out and plays. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Jokic, a lot of those superstars. I think Paul George is another guy that goes out and just plays. So there's a few out there that would love to play alongside.
Clippers trail by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Trying to get something going, and the layup good by Leonard. Leonard's got 6.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Brown outside. Back to Tatum. He dishes it to Cantor. And the rejection by Zubac. Goes up again, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Celtics have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Boston. And Cantor drops them both.
And doing a good job from the line here in the second quarter.
Clippers trail by 11. Beverly, the pass to Mann. That's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Well, as usual, a lot of offense in the NBA is being generated from the small forward position this season. Here are the league's best at that position. Second is Kawhi Leonard.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
The small forward position is traditionally a lot of scoring from that position. These fellas carry on that tradition.
And Boston has possession. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Wanamaker the pass to Cantor. And the shot goes down. Cantor's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Harkless. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Wanamaker the pass to Tatum. Brown outside. And no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Here's Leonard, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I mean, those huge hands of Kawhi Leonard give him great control of the ball. Very sparing with his turnovers.
And for Kawhi, he never seems like he's forcing the issue offensively.
I mean, he has studied the post games of Michael Jordan, and being able to score at all 3 levels has made the game easy. With his strength and his turnaround jumper, he can get his shot off with ease.
And he knocks down the first one.
Kawhi was drafted 15th overall in 2011. If they had a redraft, I wonder what number he would go now.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. Kemba Walker comes in for Brad Wanamaker. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
Many thought the Raptors or Lakers would land Kawhi, but in the end, he came to the Clippers to write his own legacy. Returning to Southern Cal, where he grew up, was a big part of his decision. The big surprise was how Kawhi was out recruiting other stars behind the scenes to join him with the Clippers.
Strong instincts and positioning. Kawhi read that shot all the way.
Clippers trail by 9. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
Strength, body control, and focus. Kawhi showing it all right there.
You know, Smitty, every team at some point faces some locker room turmoil. How tough is it to balance team chemistry?
You know, it's very tough. Sometimes you have those one or two player additions that it just changes the dynamic of your team. Sometimes you lose a leader. He might not be the best player. Then a lot of times guys are playing for contracts, and some guys get a little bit upset because they figure they're playing for their individual success versus team. But when you have that right chemistry, it is beautiful.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Walker against Beverly. Out left to the wing. Tice kicks to Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Hits the target from 18 feet. Walker's got 17 now.
That is how he rolls. A prolific scorer. Walker's been calling his own number tonight.
Beverly, the pass to Leonard. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Walker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, you know, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
And he sinks the second.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
Now here's Beverly. He had 13 points in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. It's good. And that's 15 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
So the Celtics called timeout, their first. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And that one, I thought the guys were out of sync offensively. And on the defensive end, a failure to communicate.
This was a brutal loss. You can point fingers in a number of directions, but the bottom line is they just didn't have it tonight.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Boston. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot.
And you know, for Boston, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
They've been one of the great stories in the league this year. No doubt about it. Fans all over the league have gotten behind these guys.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Walker against Beverly. Ring shot on the way. Walker's shot is off.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Leonard, no luck.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce. Inside,
stolen by Zubac. And the pass to Mann. Zubats with it. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Leonard on the wing. Defended by Tice. Leonard, no luck.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but he sure can make it count.
Walker against Beverly. Outside Leonard. Here's Zubats. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Zubats has got his first points of the night.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Cantor kicks to Walker. .109 left to play here in the second quarter. Off target at the rim. Mann passes to Zubats. Here's Leonard. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Leonard's got 17 now.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside, Walker for the 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Well, he was red hot in the first quarter. Hit 3 threes. Now suddenly struggling to find the range.
Celtics leading by 3. Outside Tatum. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And the Clippers have possession. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Outside Leonard. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 4 rebounds in this game. The shot misses. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Celtics out in front. They lead by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Out in front at the half is Boston. They have a narrow 3-point lead. Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, I thought their turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really hustled, and they gave the team some energy, and then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Well, they shot under 40% in the half. That tells the story right there. The defense deserves some credit for disrupting them a little bit, but they need to counteract with more creativity on offense. Few isolations, more movement, better shot selection.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Tatum and Cantor together down low. And it's Walker in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
They double-team Walker. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Clippers trail. For the lead, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaylen Brown. The Clippers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Shooting 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And Walker's got the ball here for the Celtics. He kicks to Hayward. And here's Brown outside. And Harkless pulls it down. The Clippers shooting around 40% from the floor here. Walker against Beverly. Here's George. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Brown. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Passes it to Tatum. The dish to Brown. 5 on the clock. Over Beverly. And it's Brown missing.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Here's Leonard. Rebounded by the Celtics. Moves on moves. That's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Brown the pass to Cantor. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Kicks to Walker. Down low, Tatum. And the rejection by Zubac.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Beverly. Tries again. And Zubac puts it in. And the Clippers lead by 5.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Hayward. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Walker in the post. He's covered by Leonard. They get the rebound. Looking to end the run. And the rejection by Zubac. George with no one around. A three-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Brown really forcing the issue there on the drive, making the opposition get physical with it.
First trip to the line for him here.
Jaylen Brown. He'll be at the line shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
So for the Clippers, Harrell, he's checked in for Harkless. And it's Williams in for Patrick Beverly. And Brown drops them both. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And here is Williams. 6 points for him. Pass to Harrell. Dishes it to George. Rebound, Boston. Poirier's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The kick out to Brown. No good. That would have tied it. Clippers leading by 3. On the wing, George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got 14 points.
I mean, a great look by Kawhi, aware of what the defense is trying to do, understands the spacing.
Here's Wanamaker. He's guarded by Williams. Brown, good. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. And now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. And that will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do on the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. And the Celtics with possession here. Following the miss by Montrezl Harrell, Williams' shot is off. Outside, George, and the call will be against Brad Wanamaker. That's his first foul. Daniel Tice is checked in for Ogilvy. And the Clippers making a change here as well. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Zubac. And here is Los Angeles now. Just 4 points, that's all they've given up here in the second half. Harrell, that's good.
What a great shot. This is why Harrell shoots over 60% for his career.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Brown. 6 points for him. George fires. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Celtics trail by 5. Brown outside. Back to Wanamaker. Now Tice. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Shot clock at 3. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lets it go from 14. And so Wanamaker will bring it up for Boston. Here's Brown. Great D that time from Leonard.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen. He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Boston making a switch here. Tatum's checked in, and the Clippers making a switch here. Brown against Williams. The 11-footer doesn't go for him. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. To the inside, Green. And Green slams it in.
And don't let Green's skill game confuse you. He can rise up and finish around the rim with the best in the business.
Wanamaker the pass to Tatum. Here's Poirier. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wanamaker. Boston again missing.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Here's Wanamaker. Paul George making his last shot. Wanamaker the pass to Brown. To end the cold streak, and Wanamaker gets it to go.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
On the wing, George. He's covered by Brown. Harrell with it. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Williams outside. It's hauled in by Wanamaker. Celtics trail by 10. Pass to Tice. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Brown wide open. He fires. From outside, off the mark.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Now here's Brown. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Brown with it. Williams picks him up. Gets it down to single digits. 8 points for Jaylen Brown.
And the craftiness of Brown, just so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handling.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Cantor checked in for the Celtics. Walker comes in for Brad Wanamaker. Let's take a brief moment to look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's feistiest defensive teams. The Clippers, number 1.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
Now here's Harrell. Outside Williams. Some solid defense from Brown. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up with the Celtics. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Knocks down the 3-ball. Now just a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
And you've seen good instincts. Tatum gets buckets. His game is polished.
Knocks it loose. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Walker's running. And the rejection by Harrell. Walker's shot is off.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Williams kicks to Beverly. Over to the left wing. 4 on the clock. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep, Walker. Again, the miss by Walker. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Clippers lead by 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. So for the Clippers right now, Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. Green is out there with Montrezl Harrell, and it's Harkless in at the small forward. Left side, Williams. And the 3 off target.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Williams against Walker. There's the pass to Cantor. Back to Walker. They double-team Walker over Green. Green with the block.
And the rim protection from Jermichael. Another thing he brings to the table.
Harkless dishes to Williams. Harrell down low. Guarded by Tatum. And Harrell slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
The drive by Cantor. He sinks the 11-footer. Clippers leading by 5. Outside Williams. Looking to get back on track here. Some solid defense from Brown. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And this is why you gave Hayward big money, not just a score in this offense.
And Beverly kicks to Williams. To the middle. Here's Harrell. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. Harrell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
After putting up zeros in the first half, he is making up for it big time now.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in.
At the line, 1 shot.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Beverly, the pass to Harrell. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Tatum against Beverly. And there's the bucket from Tatum. Tatum's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Harkless. Now here's Beverly. And Leonard has it in the corner. He dishes it to Harrell. Just 4 to shoot. Harkless the pass to Williams. His 3-pointers off the mark.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Outside, Walker to take the lead. The shot, no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. Outside, Williams. Passes it to Leonard. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his third assist on the night.
Talented, opportunistic. When Leonard gets hot, it can last for long stretches.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Lou Williams has been a weapon off the bench for so long, and he has won Sixth Man of the Year multiple times.
Paul George, he's checked in for the Clippers. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Brad Stevens went over with his guys during the break. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Beverly. Leonard's got 9 points now in just the second half. And Walker kicks to Tatum. Pass to Canner. Outside, Walker. Puts it up. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. To the paint. Here's Harkless. Banked in off the glass. And now a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Walker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Shooting for Boston. Kemba will be at the line shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
He's off on the second.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
Now here's Walker. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Walker against Leonard. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And with Harrell, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit of what Fareed used to bring to teams. Harrell is also undersized, but boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
And he makes the first. Guys, you talk about players coming in and with a huge impact. Jason Tatum showed he was more than ready to be an NBA star.
Rare do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum. Stepped right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly, and really the sky is the limit for that young man.
And so Tatum nails them both.
Third pick in that 17 NBA draft after a strong rookie campaign. I think Tatum was going to be around for a while.
George dishes to Harold. He kicks it to Leonard. Here's George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Easy look for mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
Now here's Walker. Over Beverly. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Walker.
You got to shadow Walker. His mid-range game is on point.
And the Clippers call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Clippers. Outside, George. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside, Tatum. Kicks it to Walker. Pass to Hayward. Five on the clock. From deep three-point range. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harold. And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing off against DeMarcus Cousins and the Los Angeles Lakers. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston.
Daniel Tice.
Here's Hayward. No good off the back of the rim. The Clippers have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. George passes to Leonard. Shoots over Walker. And it's Leonard missing. Boston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You talk about players that have transformed their bodies in the NBA. How about Gordon Hayward? Has added muscle every year while maintaining that speed and agility.
And it's tied up with that one. You know, Greg, when he came into the league, Hayward looked so young. You almost don't recognize him now.
I mean, the suit of armor from his time in the weight room and the hair looking sharp to match.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Here's George. The pass to Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Good job inviting contact. The closer Leonard gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Good on both. Boston trailing. And Walker kicks to Tice. Tatum on the wing. Defended by Harkless. Tatum against Harrell. And the shot goes in.
Timeout.
15 points for Jason Tatum.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
And the Clippers call time here. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
The Clippers trail. And here's Beverly. Pass to Harrell. Back to Beverly. Off target with his 3.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Pass to Harrell. To the inside, Leonard. The rebound by the Celtics. Hayward's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The dish to Tatum. Outside, Walker. Now Tice. Pass to Walker. Clock at 4. No good with the triple. Clippers trail by 3. George dishes to Leonard. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. And that's now 30 points for Leonard.
Crucial points. Kawhi stepping up to the plate when his team needs him the most.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 1. 1:39 left to play here in the fourth. Walker against Beverly. Outside, Walker. And that one is off. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter of this one. It doesn't go for him. Hayward, right side. Over Beverly. Hayward can't hit. LA's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's George, and he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 12 points here in the second half.
And guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways to score.
And it's Walker penetrating. It's in!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And here's Los Angeles. 41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Beverly, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that ties the game up. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
Over in the corner, Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Walker's shot is off. And he commits the intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That's why you want him at the line when the game is close. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
Down low. Yes!
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're up by 1. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hayward from outside. And it's sent back by Leonard. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. Where's your team's attitude right now?
Continue to, play together. And we can just stick to that, keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Looked like it all came together tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.